All right, what's up, Zen community? I hope you guys are having a really great day. Well, for right now, the price doesn't look that good, but I'm about to get into all the TA and everything that you guys pretty much are here to click on the video. That's what you want to hear. That's what you're going to get. Right now, Zen is at 703544, and on the previous, I think it was like last week's video or something like that, I did kept on saying that we were going to go lower. I was 99.99% sure it was going to go lower. I was confident on it, and it looks like I was pretty spot on. Maybe even dropped a little lower than I expected. But this big old wick candle right here is insane. This just happened today too. If this is true, if this is right, then Zen dumped pretty harsh, but it got bought up pretty quick as well. I did make a really good video yesterday, which 80% of you guys did agree upon my prediction about which Zen to buy and load up and mint, which would be Pulse Chain Zen. That one right there is looking very solid. Of course, setting aside Ethereum Zen, Pulse Chain Zen seems to be doing really good. The next one up would be Coinbase Zen and Optimism Zen. I think it's a tie between them two. If anything, maybe just a little over Optimism Zen, just because of how the whole AMP and all that is so low. I think it's like 0 or 1 or something like that, whatever that is. But yeah, it's looking really good for you guys. I would stay away from Binance Zen, even MB Zen, all of them. Other ones I wouldn't even look at, man. Like, there's no point. There's no liquidity. There's no usage. There's just nothing going on. You're just gonna lose your money if you decide to get into them other tokens. So looking at Zen under Ethereum, this one dumped about not too long ago, just a few candles ago, and this is on the 4-hour too. Look at this. I want to point out this. This big old wick candle dropped all the way down to 2.9, right? And disregard this whole lines of candlesticks and everything. Just erase that big old section right here, okay? Pretend that we are on here on day 1, day 0, whatever you want to call it, and we dump all the way down to here. History doesn't like to repeat itself, but it sure does like to rhyme. And some people agree with it. Whenever stuff like this happens, it tends to do it again, if not similar. And whenever we see a wick that low, the price usually gets filled. And what that means is that the candlesticks will just start dropping down until it touches the wick down where it went to. So because of this first wick dropping down below all the way down here, it's what made, I'm gonna draw it, that's what caused and made us to go this way. That's why we saw this big old drop right there. Then look at the second one. I apologize, apparently I can't draw my right lines now. So then we saw this one right here that happened on May 6th. With this one dropped down and it pretty much touched exactly down here, which confirmed that Zen was going to go down to here. And even though we had a nice little pump up, it still was not just ready for it to cause an upward move, or at least a multi-day, multi-week bullish move. It wanted to, but this wick caused it to not happen. It still needed to get filled, and that's what caused this to drop. Well, in the last, what is it, 8 hours maybe? 1, 2, 3, about 16 hours ago, give or take, Zen saw the wick go down to 2.5. This right here is critical now because this wick dropped down. I'm sorry, but there's like an 80 to 85% chance the candlesticks will go down and test the yellow line, which is this wick all-time low of 7 zeros into 2.5. So right now, I would stay away. In my own personal opinion, I would stay away from Ethereum Zen. If you got mints, if you got claims, if you got whatever, I've been claiming and selling, reminting, reclaiming on Coinbase. No, not on Coinbase. On CoinTool, sorry. On CoinTool, all I'm doing is just reminting. Like, depending on the Ethereum gas fee, sometimes it does cost, a good amount of money, but that remint is just saves you gas money, and you're able to remint that same block space and everything. So that's what people are doing. Then they're just selling Zen. So that's what's going on. And now, because of, if it happened once, twice, a third time, and it just kept on retesting the lows, I'm pretty confident that now the price is going to go down to this yellow line of 7 zeros and a 2.5. Right now it's 7 zeros and a 3.5. So I mean, you can buy if you want to. That's totally up to you, man. I don't care what you do, but I'm just warning you about what is going to happen and what I see. The 4-hour candlesticks is very bearish. Daily is super bearish. The 3-day is still very bearish. It looks horrible, man. Weekly looks bearish. Yep, very much so. The monthly looks even worse. And yeah, man, like Zen is just, I'm so happy I sold during the honeymoon and of 2023. April of 2023 is whenever I sold a big chunk of Zen. And that was, I'm actually curious, where was that at? April, I think it was April, or it was April 29th or something. So the last week of April was whenever I sold that big chunk of Zen, which was literally right here. Do you know how lucky and blessed you have to be able to have this nice big old pump and sell? I'm willing to even say I almost sold the top. That's just crazy. The wedding was paid for, honeymoon, the ring, a lot of stuff was paid for because I sold a lot of Zen right here. Throughout this time period, I was just claiming, selling, claiming, selling. Even during the honeymoon, I was just claiming ridiculous amounts of Zen. And if I would have held Zen that day and still held it, like, I would have been so mad. I would have been so disappointed in myself. But luckily, like, once you get into crypto for so long, for so many years, like, you just know that you should sell and take profit and enjoy it, or else stuff like this might happen and you will get wrecked. Like, it's so crazy. Like right now, because of Bitcoin being so high, the best thing you need to do is just take profit and wait for it to dump. Wait for it to cause a panic sell, and then you rebuy, and then wait for the next bull run. It's just a simple cycle of rinse and repeat. That's really what I just tell all my friends. Like, if you're buying now, you're just dumb as hell. If you're buying Bitcoin at $110,000, whenever you weren't buying at 10, even 20K, whenever everybody was saying it's dead, it's gonna dump, it's a scam. That's whenever you buy. Okay, so yeah, just thought I'll let you guys know. The RSI luckily is about to be on the oversold territory, so we might see a little breather right now. Well, at least not right now, but in the next coming day or so, we will see a little bounce. Expect a little bounce. Don't get me wrong, it's not nothing big though. It's just a breather to give the RSI at least some action for it to get back up. But medium to long term, I'm 99% sure we're gonna go down here to this yellow line. So 7 zeros and 2.5. We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know. X1, right? I don't know. Maybe this year, maybe next year. It's like GTA 6, man. They just keep delaying it over and over and changing it. So we'll see. I know it's probably something else by now. And it's probably changed by the time this video gets uploaded. It's just constantly changing, which is sad. So guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe, comment down below anything. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.